Hello everybody and welcome back to the Stargate, the Pegasus Chronicles. So, there's no model on today because I would have to sit up. I don't feel particularly great, but I still want to stream. So, I loaded in today and we have our first fight already. Welcome, Danny. But yes, we have our first fight already, which I'm quite happy about. The intention today was to try and hit the replicators, but, well, the first fight is these guys. And yeah, there haven't been any streams over the last few days because they haven't been feeling very well. I was going to do a Halloween stream and then I just went, ugh. So, yeah. Well, without further details, I just went, ugh. So, yeah, no Halloween stream. Also, no model because that would mean sitting up properly. To be fair, I think it's the first year that I haven't done a Halloween stream, so, you know. The body said nope. Yep, that's exactly what happened. The body went, nope. My mind's telling me yes, but my body's telling me no. Look, what do you want? Yes, I'm here. I'm still alive. I know it must have been a miracle. Yeah, here we go. Yes, doggo. I now have a doggo trying to get into my lap. Anyway. There's some drilling downstairs because of the neighbours and some stuff being done in the front room. So he's scared of the drill. So I'm trying to do this one-handed. Yeah. No, that's the other keyboard. Leave the keyboard alone. To be fair, he doesn't normally come into my room, so don't know where the other one is. I mean, would we be objecting if it was? You know, I was about to say something that was purely innocent, but it could be taken majorly out of context. I was about to say something that was genuinely innocent, but then brain caught up and thought, maybe not. Fire, fire, fire! Nice. Let's move down the line and let's just hit that. Okay. Ooh, my head is too loud. Ow. Ah! I've got a blanket around me. And I think the blanket just hit the headphones. The sound just deafened me then.
Yes, my lord.
Right, the attack continues. No, I don't. I don't actually know that clip, no. Enemy slowly being defeated. No, you're not taking my shields, you bugger. Leave my shields alone.
Is there anything else?
Hey, evil, leave my shields alone.
My lord.
Oh, I feel awful. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming because I feel like death warmed up right now. But at the same time, I want to do a stream, so yeah. Don't want to leave it too long because if I leave it for too long, people leave.
My lord.
But yeah, I don't know how long it's going to be, but we're going to have something today at least. I do intend to push the replicators a little bit more. As for certain, we're going to be pushing the replicators. We have that major fight to do. Also fair. But yeah, we've got that major battle to do. I think the Replicators had, what, 100 and something last time we went in? I didn't watch the last episode again because, as I say, I'm not feeling great. So, I did kind of want them to... Okay, I'm in two minds here because they do have a starbase, which means we could lose ships. But on the flip side... Ah, sod it. Oh, there we go. Are you going to attack on the ground? Are you going to do a ground attack, buddy? Oh, buddy, oh, pal? Forget it. I haven't changed the settings, have I? Nope, we're still on hard. I was playing on my other campaign before. Well, I've sent the other campaign, my other offline thing. Do we have anything over at Cirrus yet? No, 50% up. Okay. I do love the gold ships.
Very well. Is there anything else I can do to very well?
Right, and these guys... Right, as you can see, these right, most people get regular transport ships, right? These get full-on frigates. They're called transports, but they're not. They are literally a carbon copy of the Replicator frigate. So, yeah.
Very well. Very well.
The best thing we can do is just keep one side to them. Maximum fire. Attack spam, indeed. How did that miss? But yeah, just look at what they're doing. They're absolutely devastating. Obviously, it's the Replicators, so they're meant to be devastating, but that's not the point. They're devastating the poor, innocent little goa'uld. What I could do is I could drop Anubis now and think about it. Because I wonder if I dropped Anubis, right, how many of these guys would get hit by his ability, I wonder? Not many. A fraction of what I was hoping. Oh, come on. No, you can't do this to me. Right, pause. Need to target engines. Maximum firepower. Damn it. These two took out a few, indeed, but we also lost a few as well. We lost 3. So, kind of rough. And we haven't been able to make up for those losses yet, so...
Very well.
Where... I'm still waiting on Osiris. Ah, screw it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, did you not... Change your plan. Change your plan. You... We're taking it on the ground. If you've got nobody on the ground, we're taking you on the ground. Because that'll allow us to destroy the orbital station. Which will allow us to advance. Advance! Quite happily. But yeah, I really want to push against the Replicators today. Hello, Glenn. Welcome. But yeah, no model on today because I don't feel very well. And in order to get the model to work, I have to sit up, which I'm not going to be doing. Well, I'm set up, but not set up properly. Right, probably somewhere over here. Yep. Let's have you deploy that. No, deploy that, please. No. Never mind. Never mind. We won. We casually won. You're deleting the replicators if you can. Yeah, if I can do, yeah. We know for certain they have several hundred ships at the moment, so that's the main problem that we've got. They have well over 100 ships, I think it was last time we checked. So, as you saw in that little fight we just had, we're already going to lose a significant amount of forces each time we engage them. There's no sort of quick fight with the replicators. It's all a massive problem. But on the bright side, we are at the stage of the campaign where, you know, we can just throw enough ships at the problem and the problem is solved. But the replicators are always a threat because of just how devastating their attacks are. The replicators' proton beams, I think it's proton beams. Either way, their replicators are devastating. They always are. Which, to be fair, they were in the show, so it makes sense that they are now. Die at the hand of your god. Quick, 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 fire! You see, this time I only caught 2 of them. I don't understand Anubis' ability. Half the time it feels like Anubis' ability only grabs onto a set number of targets, and yet it seems to have a limited range. At other times it seems like it doesn't have a limited range. I don't understand Anubis' ability. It seems like it's in range the vast majority of the time, and then all of a sudden it isn't. And there's no rhyme or reason to it. Oh, well, that's not good. Sorry to hear it, Danny.
I think you will find many things have changed since my return.
Okay, we got them all. Right, and what are you? Not just 2 of you, but what are you? Do I have any scouts in this fleet? No, they're all down here.
Very well.
I need to see what's there. Also going to get you and you into orbit, just in case they attack. And I can't see what's on the ground.
I guess it does.
That's the problem. Without being able to tell what's on the ground, it could be anything. Oh, it's just some Assyrian bombers. Is it bombers or fighters? They look the same. Assyrian or ancient heavy fighter or Assyrian heavy fighter. Again, the same attack. It does. It does. It's just, it has restrictions on the type of units that can be brought down. I'll show you in a minute. Well, I would have shown you a little sooner, but obviously the Wraith are deciding to throw a paddy, as it were. The Wraith are having a tantrum, so we've got to deal with that first. I really wish they'd attacked Durandia, because Durandia is... Oh! I didn't think that was an artillery ship. Whoops.
And I lead, of course.
Well, let's bring some of that over there. Where are you? Just anywhere, fire. But yeah, just have ground combat. It's... I think things like Malps and certain types of if I remember correctly, things like Malps, probes, and the tanks can't land on that planet. This satellite is not a well, it's a jamming satellite. What it essentially does is it's got two ability things like, very important, Assyrian drones cannot penetrate this field. Human missiles cannot penetrate this field. It essentially makes them bounce around. However, it also has an ability, point defense, or interference wave, which is basically a point defense wave. What it does is exactly what you'd imagine. It shoots down incoming weapons fire. Not very good against Tori, but very good against fellow goa'uld, and very good against the Wraith. There's no point in using them, you know, as the fighters are, but when other ship... Right, these are essentially classed as missiles, so they won't get through. It does sound nice, however, I mean, it is nice. The problem is there's only one satellite. A, there's one satellite. B, this satellite isn't particularly strong, so it can't take a lot of... It can't take a beating, basically. This thing, when it starts to take damage, will just fall apart. It's just really not very good at taking anything specific down. It can hold out a little bit, but there's only one on this map, which is a huge problem.
My lord. It would have been easy. Is there anything else I can do with the weapon?
This will be destroyed in a second.
My lord.
I'm sorry, he says. Yeah, you're right, you're sorry.
It would have been easy.
Goodbye.
Is there anything else I can do?
These scouts are actually stronger than they look. The amount of times I've had my bombers get wrecked by these scouts is ridiculous. Oh, enemy cruiser coming in. Right. Oh, I missed. Right. Their blue energy wave, if I click this... Oh, it's... Okay, fair enough. We shot down their... Never mind, we blew up their ability to shoot us, so I couldn't show off the ability. Right, you... Yeah, die please.
Is there anything else I can do?
But yeah. The way that the Tori weapons work is it's a lot of little rounds, which these aren't very good at intercepting, but missiles can't touch you, and things like, well, heavy cannons can't touch you, which is absolutely fantastic.
Is there anything else? Would have been easy, prove my lord, that you left me with a weapon.
It's really strong. But we're not going to mess around. We're just going to do this, and then just attack. I'm even going to send you down there because you probably can find something. Okay, there's probably some transports or some fighters or something that escape. Not a problem. What is a problem is I really should bring something to defend this planet. Don't want to bring the ones at Durandia. Do I have anywhere else that can just spare some ships? Delmark. Delmark and Erebus. Send some ships. We're going to take losses against the Replicators. We just are. There's no if buts or maybes about this. We're going to lose ships against Replicators. It's just a case of how many and how badly things get after that. But I'm going to send this fleet to the planet that keeps getting attacked. I really want them to attack Durandia, because Durandia is probably one of my favourite maps to defend. But that's just not happening. Mainly because it's a level 5 station. Anyway, without further ado, I will show you the map. Yeah, because this is essentially a long corridor. There's a short, narrow space. These are cliffs, and then you've got to try and work your way around there. It's awkward. It's restricted. Only a few trees? No. I'm sure it told you what the restriction was, but obviously I can't see it, so...
Of course it will work. My patience wears thin.
If you put enough on top of the one that's getting attacked, AI won't feel as if it's worth an attack of the planet. Yeah,
As you wish.
that is true. That's...
I received word from the battle. Of course it will.
It's not like it's a problem. We are very much in the end stages of this campaign. In order to lose, they would have to have something monstrous over the other side. They would have to have, you know, like multiple fleets of battleships over the other side in order for us to lose at this point.
Of course it will work. Speak, my patience wears thin. As you wish. Of course it will work. My patience wears thin.
I don't think I know where all the turrets are on this map now I think about it.
Let's go. I give to the
Given that there's no fighters engaging us, I presume there are no fighters available.
trust you.
Otherwise, we'd be getting swarmed by now.
I guess it does save a bit of effort.
Let's go.
This way.
Yeah, the thing about auto-resolving is I kind of...
I trust
Like, I do auto-resolve sometimes, but I want to see, on hard mode, just how few units I can lose. Because you know at the end of the campaign you have like a score. I want to see what it actually makes me out to be.
I don't know how I became the greatest bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Of course I enjoy these fights.
Trust you.
Some, I've found in some mods it can get a bit much, or I feel a bit overwhelmed, or just get bored. But I don't in this mod. This mod is one of the few that manages to keep my attention the whole time.
Gave my word.
Trust you.
Sure. I guess it does save a bit of effort.
Let's go.
Do I need to do this? Nope. Don't want to. Yep.
I trust you.
Sure. I guess it does.
I'm sure there was a turret there, but whatever. I think there's one down there as well. Yeah, there was.
I don't know how I became the greatest bounty hunter in the galaxy. I'm the greatest because
trust
I'm
you.
alive. That's it.
But maybe a mod change that.
Sure.
I don't know.
Bit of effort.
Let's go.
I don't know. I'm more for how many people I actually lose at the end of the day.
I give to the goa'uld what they want.
Yeah, Mom. Nice. Right. So, we have... have we got anything over here yet? Once I got an Assyrian cruiser from here. Actually, once or twice. Once or twice I've had an Assyrian cruiser from here. But they are so rare. They are so rare. All caring about his arms now? Well, it's me. Let's be honest. Anubis is me into these circumstances, and why would I waste perfectly good troops? I think Anubis has learnt from the mistakes of his fellow goa'uld, and he's realised, actually, troops are expensive. And maintenance and everything of troops is expensive. Let's, not waste them in. It's like, the Tory who have kicked our ass in, canon, peered into an alternate universe and thought, these soldiers are surviving to become elite soldiers. Maybe if I keep more of my guys alive, they'll become elite. Which would actually be an interesting concept. I think Thrawn's Revenge does that or something like that. Where you can actually upgrade your troops. I know, obviously, Total War does stuff like that, where the longer your troops survive, but I was thinking, you could actually, I don't know, tier them up with tech or with various planets or achievements That would certainly be interesting. Yeah, they do. They've got the... Yeah, they've got a direct route. I took a planet by mistake last episode. Right, your engines are down. Your engines are down. Your engines are down. Nice. There we go. Well, I mean, look at how much damage they did to this. They clearly knocked out the shields. They clearly just absolutely messed up its shields. I mean, you can retreat all you like. You've got no engine, buddy. You have no engines. Let's run away, but sir, we have no engines. Run away. But we have no engines. Ah, you know what? Screw it. Let's attack the replicators properly. Let's do it. Do it. Sumadoot. I don't know what Sumadoot means. I'm hoping it's something good. Right. What I could do is I could pull these two forces together to attack over there. What do you have, by the way? Also, what do you have? Because I'm being nosy. 120. Okay, yeah. Right, that fleet. Upgrade like Victory class cruisers to a better fighters than default one. Also, that could be interesting, but yeah, this is what I was concerned about. This is why I'm focusing them. Because we are going to take losses here. As long as they don't run away, we're going to take losses in this fight. There's no if, buts, or maybes. They're going to hurt us. Right, and as for Durandia, well, what I wanted them to do was to attack, where are you? To attack this, and then to... Because I've left no space defenses there. So they can take this planet and then attack Durandia from there. I don't know, maybe I'm expecting too much of them. I know I shouldn't expect too much of the AI, but whatever. Right, you, okay. And yeah, I don't have enough ships here. I've got... Even if I put both these fleets together, they will absolutely destroy me. I could attack them on the ground. It's a good mod, but it's difficult since it's heavily based on countering the enemy's dogfight. Yeah, I mean... Awakening of the Rebellion and the extra additions that it adds, some of them have really good ideas, but some of the time I just feel like it bogs it down. Like Thrawn's Revenge with the command caps and the various restrictions on units and all the rest of it, it just takes it away from me, because I like having, you know, if I want to have X number of so many units in my fleet, let me have it. Stop tying my hands constantly. And where you've got to balance different bits of the economy and everything, it just, granted, it makes it more complex, but I don't want it to be more complex. I want it to be fun. And sometimes, at least in this game, I find that a lot of mods stop being fun and start being work, if that makes sense. They lose the spark of the entertainment of the mod and just become a slog. Even with all these planets, this doesn't become a slog. I still have fun just wrecking them. Which I suppose, when I look at it just with the sheer amount of... I know obviously they've had issues with development and that they're still actively wanting to continue, it's just they need modelers.
Is there anything else I can do?
Very well.
So, you know.
Very well.
I'm excited for when they do eventually find someone. No, it will be Dreadnought. Kind of weird having Steve. You know, am I thinking of Thrawn's Revenge? I know one of them has like an entire...
My lord.
Ooh. Well, that was nice of you. I know one of them has like an entire subsection of a new economy or something. Am I getting completely confused? I may be getting completely confused.
I am Anubis.
Very well.
Actually, I wonder what would happen if I put an Ori ship against... You know what? Ori versus Replicators. Let's have a go. Because the Replicator have the nanite launcher. Does the nanite launcher affect the Ori mothership?
But you don't know who I am.
Hello.
Ah, the Ori. They haven't shot the nanite launcher. Wait. Wait. Are the Ori? Oh, that's cool.
They have been touched by
The Ori are impervious to the... Okay. That is something I didn't know. If I had to guess, I would presume that the Ori are impervious to the nanite launcher. Because I didn't even try to shoot it. I thought, like... I may be thinking about something else then, but I remember playing Thorn's Revenge. Because he also has some of the ships in it, doesn't it? And I just remember them being... I don't know, I wasn't enjoying it. I can't really say anything other than I just wasn't enjoying myself. Because I wasn't enjoying myself.
Are you alright, sir?
It's the same with, what is it, Awakening of the Rebellion or something about the Clone Wars? Some of them I had fun with, and then some of them were just slogs. And that's the difficulty with it, especially when you go with a big mod. It's this has a lot of unique units. It's got a lot of unique mechanics. You can play it several different ways. But there's always, the risk of things becoming a slog. Right, let's have a spy on here. Because I can't remember the base layout. Actually, I can remember... Yeah, that doesn't give... I need the base layout itself, not planet info. Yeah. Wait, we could see what they had in the ground, but now I've got a fleet over the top I can't see. The hell? Anyway, this is a... The amount of heroes that the tok'ra get, and the amount of powerful ships the tok'ra get is also interesting. I'd say the least amount of heroes is the Wraith. The goa'uld have some interesting heroes and some interesting bits and pieces, but overall, I would certainly argue that the tok'ra campaign's fun, especially once you start to get the, proper capital ships in there. And by proper capital ships, I mean once you get the ancient / Asuran stuff, then it starts to be a whole new level of fun. I remember there's a turret here. I remember there's a turret here, and a pillbox, but I don't really remember much about this map. Aside from just turrets. Yeah, they had to look in the books for some of the bits. It's like the Grace Cruisers. To know that they're actually called the Grace Cruisers, you got to look in the books. Screw it. Let's actually put one of these down for a change. I don't use these often enough. Is it here? Yeah, it was. It was there. I don't think there's another turret anywhere down here. I think there's a catchable building. Yeah, there is, but we're already rich. No worries, Danny. If you liked it, just please drop us a like, dude. And hopefully you can catch the VOD at some point. Because there's going to be the major battle coming up, and I know you've been sticking around us for a while, so hopefully you can enjoy it. You can retreat all you like. You're not going to retreat anywhere. Bomber having the time of his life. Yeah, with no fighters? Absolutely. He's having the time of his life. Right, let's actually look at the base layout. You see, I always forget about these. And that's what those are the turrets that I remembered, but I always forget about the rest of them, because that's the one we grabbed, right? And we were going to grab that one, but we didn't touch this one. We got that one. Apparently there's two there, which I missed. One there, which I obviously missed, because we literally walked past that. Anyway, let's go to Osiris. Oh, it's another bomber. Please get me a cruiser or a destroyer or something fun. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top.
Very well.
But on a serious note, this is going to be a major, major fight. So I am going to actually pull all of the ships from here over to the other galaxy. I'm pulling everything because we're going to take losses here. And I don't want to lose in an embarrassing way. So everybody's going. Imagine if they take out Oberon's flag. You know what? That was actually mentioned in their Discord. Oberon's flagship was mentioned in their Discord, and they said, well, you've got this many unique units already. How would you even get Oberon's flagship when you've just destroyed it? And he's like, well, yeah, but that's pretty pleased with the cherry on top. And they were like, no, you've already got this. And it's like, yeah, but please. To be fair, it's their mod. They can do what they like with it. Right. Another 26 ships for the fleet. I don't know how many losses we're going to take, but it's going to be many. I don't understand why the Wraith just haven't... Oh, not again.
Very well.
Not again. So they stopped attacking this and started attacking this again. Ugh. You know what? I'm tempted just to have them lose here. Well, I say that. I am. I mean, yeah, I'm tempted to do that, but at the same time, no. But yeah, having Oberon's ship in customs is hilarious. Actually, you used to be able to get his ship. I can't remember whether you still can or not. But having his beam ability is hilarious. It's so powerful.
Is there anything else I can do?
It's not even funny just how strong his ability is. It's the same, or at least I think it's either the same or a similar ability to what you get on the AS Soul. Oh! I didn't think they were coming this point. Which is, you know, daft considering I literally saw them moving. Earth Alliance Ship Soul. Right, maximum fire. Okay, you're down. Wow, there's a lot of transports in here all of a sudden. I'm gonna have to punch the Wraith if they keep this up. I'm gonna have to hurt the Wraith because they're being annoying at the moment. I mean, of all the heroes, quite strong ability, the beam satellite. Yeah, they're really strong. A lot of them are, but a lot of them are also kind of fun. To be fair, once the Assyrians lose their shields, they're screwed. There's no reports on maybe it's as soon as the Assyrians lose their shields, they're doomed. They don't stand a chance once their shields are down.
Of course.
But until that point, they're quite strong. But the moment their shields are down, they're just paper mache. They have no armor. Their health is poor. Unless you're dealing with, you know, the oh god, what do you call it? The Aurora class. Then they're actually pretty damn strong. But that's one of the main issues that you get when playing the Ancients versus the Wraith campaign. Just your ships melt the moment they don't have any shields. They just completely melt.
It would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
Right, let's...
Very well.
Okay, you go over there. I just want to destroy as many of these transports as I can, because why the heck not? In fact, all of you come over here and attack this ship. And you guys can come down here and just get into mix with these guys. Maximum fire. Stop missing. You're literally saying, really? How is the scout more important than the artillery ship game? Oh, these guys are picking on my starbase. I didn't give you permission to pick on my starbase. Only I can pick on my starbase. I'm the only one who asked permission to pick on my starbase. Oh god, okay. Okay, okay, they had more ships here than I realized. Whoops. I fire. No, you target this guy. Yeah, that was a wise choice. Evade! Evade! Thank you. Fire. Nope, we lost one. In fact, I think we've lost more than one, judging by the...
Very well.
Yeah, we have. We've lost more than one. Well, that isn't pretty. Right, maximum fire. Just delete, please. Well, you might be sorry, but you're not sorry because of what you did. You're sorry you got caught.
I am sorry.
So are you really sorry if you're only sorry after you got caught? One thing I am disappointed in is the ancient satellites. The ancient satellites are incredibly weak. They're laughably weak. They can do a little bit of damage to the ships that they're aiming at, but fighters just absolutely rip them a new one. They have no fighter defense, and the way they're laid out on the few maps where they have them, or on not the few maps that they have them, the way they're laid out on Atlantis, over Atlantis orbit, is just, they're completely isolated from each other. They have no support from the other platforms. They just get absolutely ripped apart. They don't survive long enough for anybody to even help them, let alone anything else. No, you pain in the backside. Okay, we're actually helping them eat some of the damage. Very nice. No, you're not turning around now. Go get him. Go get him, tigers. Right, you guys come over here. Can you hit this? Right, target this guy because he's taking down your shields. Oh, nice.
Yes, my lord.
Age! Seek and destroy. Actually, I'll send you over this way before you seek and destroy. Now you can seek and destroy. Right, maximum firepower. Let's also use you. Yes, they can't take them like the show. They shot high but three. Yeah. Yeah, but it can't. I mean, granted, I'm not expecting it to be as powerful as in the show. Or at least, not even in the show. I'm not expecting it to be as powerful as it is in the lore. But it does need to be able to actually do something. And not just stand there and get wrecked. It actually needs to have some effect on something. Okay, they're down. Wait, we actually won that? Okay. You know what? They had 3 hyperships, which were essentially battleships, 3 battle cruisers, 11 artillery, 14 corvettes, all these bloody ground troops, and we only lost 7. I'm happy with that. That could have been a hell of a lot worse than it was. I mean, they still haven't even relieved the attack over here. They haven't even relieved themselves over here. Right, what was I doing? I was checking out the replicators. Oh yeah, I think I've got maybe another 1, maybe 2 episodes on this, and then we'll have finished it. I'm not rushing, because there's no need to. As I say, I could go through every single episode auto-resolving, but where's the fun in that? I like the fight. I'm enjoying the fight, so why not, exist with fights? We have 147 of those ships, so we're not going to lose, but we are going to take damage. So let's. Oh god, which planet should I attack first? You know what? Since you just. Oh, god damn it, you just got a fighter on the ground. I was about to say, as soon as you don't have a fighter. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh! You know what? The game heard me. The game heard me. And the game went, oh, you're attacking here because we don't have fighters? Oh, I guess I'll add fighters then. Ha ha ha. Right, you need to come over here. There's no point attacking through this gap. We're just going to get absolutely pincered.
My lord.
So you're going to come over here as well. You're going to go up north. Going to go up north. Oh god, got this bug again. No, reset. There we go. The camera bug can reset. Are you troop transports? Yes, you're troop transports. So. I really love the ancient ships, but they take so long to produce. These 7 ships take so long to produce. I know it's a balancing thing, but at the same time, I would love to have them go quicker. I would love to have them go quicker, is the sum of that part. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to do this. Maximum fire, please. And then nobody really cared. Okay. But you see how much these are the transports. Their transports are quite literally the same model and the same damage as their frigate. Really? You're really retreating right now. You completely outmatch me. Why are you retreating? Why are you retreating? Why retreat? You know that the occasional time where the AI does something that just leaves you confuddled? I am officially confuddled, confounded, confused, and befunded. Right, let's drop one of these. Yeah, I don't get why they did that. Right, now... This is not going to be an easy fight because of the enemy fighters. Well, we are slowly hurting their aircraft, but right, AAU. Stop eating my AA units. It's mean. Right. I think we've taken out a good portion of their fighters at this point. It's the fighters that are the main problem. Damn it! I was hoping I could get some more units in there. You know what? Since we're taking out the fighters, bomber. Add a bomber. Ooh, nice! You survived. Well, you can go over there, please. And let's drop you more Alkesh. Because you can't really go wrong with more Alkesh, especially when there's no more enemy fighters left.
Is there anything else I can do to take my way?
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Is there anything
I do love the Telltales and their ability to just summon troops. The troops are, you know, tier 1 cannon fodder, but it's better than nothing.
Very well.
The fact that the tier 1 cannon fodder can be healed just makes it all the better. Guys, get in there and actually, you know, do your job, please. 1, 2.
my lord? Is there anything else I can do?
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
And now that their, you know, AA is taken care of, or not even AA, now that their aircraft are taken care of. Oh, they're not. They're still an aircraft. Never mind. Problem solved. This is how you deal with replicators. Just, you know, Alkesh. This is how you deal with the replicators. It's fantastic. I love it. I always forget just how fun those units are. Right, now we have the major fight. I kind of hope that these guys retreat and that we can pin them at author. Ooh. Sorry guys, if that was a level 2 station, you might have had a better chance, but there's, you know, my reinforcements game. Ba 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 da ba. Yeah, this space map I have a problem with. I really wish this station would be back here, so that you actually. I know it's a vanilla Empireatwar thing that these are there, but I really wish that this station was here, so that they had to actually push through the defenses.
Very well.
Where are you? Yeah, fire. Unfortunately, this map is kind of long, so they start here, so, you know, by the time you shoot, there is a chance that they could start moving. Okay, we got the Bushner. Which is not bad.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Anything else I can do to prove my loyalty? Well,
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
something. I don't know. Right, fire. But yeah, having these guys just chill here is
Your words
good
are
enough for me.
wise. It is our way.
It's our way, is it? Well, I did do it my way. I did it my way.
Very well.
Okay, we took out one of their battle cruisers.
To the death.
Yeah, you propped your ability a bit too early, my dude.
It would have been easy.
I appreciate the effort, but no. No, you propped your ability too early, and you're about to suffer the consequences of that action. Guys, catch up, please.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
My lord.
No.
Is there anything else I can do?
I beg your pardon? I didn't give you permission to retreat. No, I literally said attack this guy's engines. Ugh. Okay, they escaped because the AI didn't follow my command. Ugh. Imagine it. The enemy imagine how angry Anubis would have actually been. How angry Anubis would have been if the enemy got away because his units didn't obey his instructions. Imagine just the pure rage of Anubis. Right. 170 odd ships. We are absolutely gonna... No, I don't want to save over Earth Easy. Because Earth Easy, I changed the difficulty on. And it's, you know, my personal playthrough. Okay. They have 144. The planet is a bastion of the Asgard. It was settled thousands of years ago due to its central location in the Ida Galaxy. Algiers was transformed into a stronghold to repel enemy invasions. A network of satellites and a large space station protected from orbit. Our bunkers and turrets are scattered across the surface. We never see the... There is a model for...
Is there anything else I can do?
In one of the custom maps, there's actually a model for the Asgard platforms, but they aren't used in campaign. There's also a model for the Ashen stuff, but the Ashen, again, it's partially used.
Very well.
But the Ashen don't build their own defenses, even though the Ashen defenses are model.
Very well. Very well.
Right. I do love the replicatory-fied attacks. There's just something about the replicatory-fied attacks that I love. And I've kind of done these the wrong way around. Now on. Well, that was a bit of a weird camera movement. Okay, we're taking more losses than I anticipated. How about... Oh, you're kidding me. Not again. Stop running away. Oops, they're running away.
Only one.
Come on. Anubis' ability. Nope. Okay. You only have one stronghold left. They literally only have one place left that they can go. In the most literal sense. There is one spot they can retreat to. What? Oh, these guys must have already been on the way to attack when I attacked. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. For a split second, I was baffled as to how they got here, but no, that actually makes sense. These guys must have already been on the way before I started my attack.
Of course.
But yeah, I wish the station was further back. I really do. And to be fair, this amount of forces is absolutely enough to take me if I didn't have, you know, the planetary cannons. But I do, so, you know. I couldn't find a ship to hit them for a second. Nice. Wait, what? Oh, it's all the way up there.
Words are
Derp,
wise.
derp.
And I leave.
My lord. To the death.
Yes,
Is there anything else? It would have been easier.
Hit, hit, hit. Nice. So you're Nugid.
Lord.
Very well.
It's the enemy fight. I should be concerned about them.
yes,
Your words are wise.
it is our way.
Of course.
It is our way.
Of course.
Is there anything else I can do
And
to
I
prove my
leave.
loyalty?
Your words are wise.
It is our way.
Of course.
It is our way.
Of course. And I leave.
It is our way.
Stop running away. Fine, die then. There you go.
Your words are wise. Of course.
Oh, that's... I want the station to have some fun. There you go. How mean. Why are you just... There we go. So they only have one place that they can hide now.
Very well. Very well. Doctor.
With their 144. Jeez, that planet's actually going to be a pain in the backside to take. That is going to be a genuinely a pain in the ass to take. Because of all those fighters. It's the same issue that we had on the one up north. There are just so many fighters.
Yes, my lord.
It's going to be a right pain in the ass.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Yeah, win.
Is there anything else I can do? Is there anything else I can do? My lord.
Very well.
Whoa, they got red.
Is there anything else I can do?
Oh, there is actually enemy fighters there. Okay. Whoops. Didn't realise that. I actually thought I was properly alone. I thought I was alone now. It's only you and me just hanging around. Yeah, as you can tell, these are transports and not fighters. Oh, for goodness sake.
Is there anything else I can
Nope, our last guy went down. Ugh. How dare they?
do? My lord.
How dare they use common sense and tactics to destroy my guy? Because these are just 3 units, we're not actually going to take any losses whatsoever. But that's not the point. The point is, how dare they?
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty? My lord.
Very well.
Oh, are we invulnerable while we're up here? Oh dear, poor guys.
Is there anything else I can do? My lord.
Yes,
Well, we think you're a clone now. It's always 2 of you just hanging around. Right. I'm just doing this because why the heck not? Just doing this because why the heck not?
My lord. Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
And just in the event that this planet gets attacked, because I am going to be moving the infantry away. Because that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to be moving the Lemon infantry away so they don't get wrecked.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
You need to be one of those. Actually, we've got... No, don't destroy that just yet. You can destroy that in a minute. You're not destroying it just yet. I want to build the rest of the defenses first.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
Just here and here. I know there's other turrets, but I predict that this place is probably going to get attacked if they retreat. So, you know. And to be fair, this is one of my favourite maps. Because just look at the turrets. There's turrets everywhere, and I don't think it's a stretch for anybody to know that I am a turret fiend. I love my turrets. They are, because I'm not going to put my ground forces on top of the space forces. So they could. Because they have 2 planets left, but they also retreated from the last couple of fights. Which is a problem. They ran from the last couple of fights. Yeah, and that's another reason why I like it's not just cheap turrets. Who doesn't like turrets? I'm a naturally defensive player, even in Empireatwar vanilla. I love just setting stuff up around turrets and using turbo laser batteries and all sorts. I just like to hunker in a lot of stuff. Right. I think you're a clone now. There's always two of me just a hanging around. And this is just, once you take care of the, you know, this is just the best method to deal with the replicators. And this doesn't give us any bonuses, so I didn't bother taking it. Right. They have one planet left, but I'm not going to leave all of my stuff on the ground. It's just... Would you go away, Wraith? Seriously, you have Satida, you have so many other places, and you keep coming back and attacking this place. It's frustrating. You're going to die in turn. Just, you know, die the way I want you to die. Stop being awkward. You're gonna die, just stop tempting me. Stop tempting fate. You will die when I'm ready to destroy you.
And I leave.
To be fair, the next episode in a bit is going to be just... I probably have this done in 2, maybe 3 more episodes, but it is just cleanup at this point. It's just pure cleanup. Michael is... Again, Michael is available for this fleet, but he's not shown himself. I've only seen Michael on the ground, I think, in this campaign, which isn't right, because Michael has a seriously powerful ship. He has the same ship as Envoy, except for he has an invincibility and an increase in fire over Envoy's speed increase. Obviously, he doesn't have Envoy's ridiculously powerful, you know, health regeneration. But he's basically got the exact same ship. Actually, no, he doesn't. He's also got an AF cannon on the back. So no, he's actually got a better ship now I think about it. Because he has an AF cannon. Except for he doesn't have Envoy's ridiculous regeneration. Which part of me thinks might be a bug, but another part of me thinks, well, it could be a bug, but it might be intentional. Because Envoy is awesome. Yes, die at the hand of your god. Right, this is what this does, by the way. Right, so those heavy rounds that were coming in are just being utterly ignored. Because they're just being intercepted by this platform. Fire! Okay, we haven't managed to destroy this yet.
Of course.
I think this guy has a... If I remember correctly, he's got like a... What is it? Shadow Squadron? No, it's not a dart. It's this. Yeah, he's got an iron cannon shot. Which... Yeah, enhanced plasma. Basically, he's an anti-fighter ship. To the max. I think I'm a clone now. Always two of me just a hanging around. Right. Power of the ability. Which is multi-stage, so it's casually picking apart from all angles. Yes, Envoy is dead.
Word wise. Of course.
We still haven't killed the Hunter. Come on, guys. I know he's to be fair, he's a really strong hero unit. Because of that iron cannon shot.
else I can do to prove my loyalty?
The station shields are actually failing. That's interesting. I don't agree. So let's, solve that problem. Hunter is still not dead. Hunter is still not dead. He's in a dogfight and he's still not down. Ugh.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Station shields are stable. They're not really regenerating, but they're also not really failing. So they're just okay. And these guys are getting picked on because, this is it right in the center. So and then activate this for point defense. Everybody attack. Right, you're down. God, this guy just will not die. Seriously, kill the hunter. I know he's quite a powerful hero, but come on. But yeah, that just shows the difference between a regular glider and the hunter squadron. 2 squadrons of gliders are just being ripped apart by him.
Is there anything else I can do? Would have been useful had you left me with a weapon.
And I lead. Your words are wise, of course. It is our way, of course.
Bombers are being bombers.
And I lead.
Come on. If I fast forward, he'll wipe them all out and then I won't be able to see where he goes. Just be destroyed already. And he's still up. Oh, no, he just took a tiny bit of health. So all of his wingmen are dead. He's finally taking direct damage himself.
Of course. And I lead. It is our way.
No.
It would have been easier had you left me with a
Right,
weapon.
he's finally dead. It just took him all match to kill him. Oh, God. Just took all game. Oh, something got away. It'll probably be some rogue fighters or something like that. I think you're a clone now. It's always 2 of you just hanging around. And we've still got the 25 ships over there. Right, so. Okay, you're built. If this place gets attacked in orbit, it's just nothing is going to save them. Okay, this is quite possibly going to be the largest fight we have had this entire campaign. So I am saving. This is it. This is the largest battle we've had. And one thing I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to have a drink because my throat hurts. It's not like we're going to lose. Ooh, okay, I want to see what happens here. Come on, 7, 8, 9. Ugh, another puddle jumper. I don't know why I'm going ugh, but come on. Please give me something fun. I will build up a starbase in case they retreat to your planet. Yep, that's the plan. I do predict they're probably going to retreat, but honestly, I don't know whether to just to send these guys. In fact, screw it. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm just going to send 188. Actually, hang on a minute. Think about this logically. Do you have... Okay, nobody there has ground combat ability. Where? Hebridan, there you are. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, they do actually have capital ships here. There's only 3. No, 4. 4 capital ships and the starbase, which will bring in reinforcements as well. Ugh, come on then.
I would consider a generous offer.
I think you're a clone now. Oh, we're still you just a hanging around. But right, what ship is marked as strong against their 145 stack? Their frigates are about the equivalent of the new attacks, which is the slight downgrade of these.
Very well.
But the problem is their proton cannons rip through shields. And our ships are primarily well, any ship in this mod with shields is shield based. So we're kind of, and don't forget all of their infantry, all of these. It says, hey, it contains replicated drone 9s, but these are the exact equivalent. Have you bought any? No. Right. So if we're actually looking in terms of firepower, these guys have small impulse batteries, but once you see what the small impulse batteries actually do, bear in mind these ships are the ships that have a 20% buff to their shields because we took that planet in the Pegasus galaxy. So these are the buffed ships, and you can see once they start hitting, look, it's just 3 of them attacking. Its shields are gone. Right, this is a new attack. This is what the regular goa'uld have with the staff weapons, but these are the enhanced weapon batteries. They don't have any shields, but look, they're already tearing my ship. I've lost one. I haven't even taken one of theirs out yet, and I've already lost a ship. Lost 2. And this is the thing, their impulse batteries are just so strong. Lost 3. And don't forget, these technically count as transports according to the game. So they're You've got to be freaking kidding me. What is with their AI? I don't understand this. If they stood and fought, they would wipe out the vast majority of my fleet. No word of a lie, they would crush the vast majority of my fleet. But they just are not. Even if you ignore the transports, they have enough firepower there, just on their own, to absolutely decimate my forces. Just on their own. They have 144 regular ships, plus the capital ships.
Your words are wise, of course.
And I don't understand why they didn't retreat as a unit, and why they retreat separately. That's a bug. Saying that, I've seen that happen in Empireatwar as well, so it's not a unique bug to this game, but don't understand that one.
My lord.
Because just in terms of war, in terms of actual warships, they still very much outpower me. I don't know what that's supposed to be showing. Yeah, that shield ability is kind of crap. Not gonna lie, that shield ability, that shield burst is just... They haven't destroyed any of my fighters due to that shield burst. And all it's done is render them defenseless. The regular ballisticness have that as well, but it's a terrible ability. It's just utterly useless.
My
Yes,
lord.
words are wise. And I lead.
No. What the hell? It's a joke, especially compared to the Wraith built-in one. Yes, it really is. And bear in mind, if you forget to take it off, like your own ballistas will use that, which is why I prefer the Daniel Jacksons. Because the Daniel Jackson's shield regeneration ability is much more potent. Getting your shields back is much more potent than what they currently have. I do, you know, sometimes the cinematic camera will give you really good shots, and then sometimes, like just now, it really won't. Sometimes you'll have absolutely fantastic shots, and then other times you just won't. And I don't know why it chooses its animations the way it does. Right, because I'm selecting the station. That's not bad.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
But yeah, the ion cannon batteries aren't bad either, to be honest. Okay, replicated listeners. Right, now we're gonna get red. Now we're gonna get red. Battleships we can deal with. This we can't. This we are screwed. I'm just gonna fast forward it because there's genuinely nothing I can do. I made a mistake by not building any ground cannons, so that was a serious error. I normally build ground cannons everywhere. I didn't. I messed up. Right, this is a regular replicator frigate. It's got the exact same fire as their transports. I'm gonna try, yeah, look at the shields. Bear in mind that our shield, yeah. These are shields with 20% extra defenses. Because we have that planet in the Pegasus galaxy. So this is our shields after they've been boosted. Why the hell are you retreating? Why that? Right. The AI is being a bit odd. There is no reason whatsoever why they should retreat. This is only a level 3 station. They have 144 warships. There is nothing I can do to stop these guys. Did they just lose at one ship? What the hell, guy? Misa no understand. I no comprehende. I genuinely don't comprehend. They're just going to bounce between these two planets now. And it's going to be incredibly frustrating. Oh, one thing I wish just vanilla Empireatwar had was the ability to actually... Now you get auto-deployed, yeah. The auto-deployment is something that I hate from vanilla Empireatwar. I wish we had the ability to deploy manually. The auto-deployment always sucks. They always, even in vanilla, they bring in a fleet that I would never bring in. Oh, they brought the puddle jumpers in as well, and they've got... God damn it. Those ships cost 5,000 apiece, you asses! Maximum fire. I wonder if that works against him. I don't think it will. No, that did absolutely nothing. Okay. Anubis. Nope, we just lost our hero.
Well, hopefully you think something by the time I get out. Greatest bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Damn it. They're just gonna get bounced between the two worlds. Ugh. Yeah, freaking... No, the game isn't getting... You see, that's why I don't trust auto-resolve. That's why I don't trust auto-resolve, because that is ridiculous. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It is such a pity. But there isn't in, you know... Actually, is there? You know what? I've only read bits and pieces of the book, so I don't know whether there is a hyperspace blocking ability in canon. I know in vanilla Empireatwar there is, because you can build the... Oh, it's like a cylinder with two cones on the end of it. Like a hyperspace jammer. But I don't know if in the Stargate lore there's a way to block hyperspace. I'm trying to think. I know that some nebulas can, but I'm not sure if there's a way to artificially block hyperspace in the Stargate lore. I really don't know. I don't know if there's a way to block hyperspace. A lore-based way to block hyperspace in Stargate. I can't think of one. Or at least I can't think of an example. Yeah. Not as far as you know. Yeah, I can't think of one either. Yeah, the Wraiths, I mean, that's not really hyperspace blocking, that's just making them in... yeah, I suppose, yeah, you are right there. I don't know why I was about to try and argue the point with you when you're exactly correct. The Altera device would probably count. No, there's no probably about it. The Altera device does count as a hyperspace blocking ability. I really don't know, you know.
Let's go.
Okay, why? Oh, because of you. It's interference with the frequency of hyperspace working at Stargate's explode. Yeah. I think it... Something like that, anyway. It basically makes a hyperspace explode. It's been a while since I've watched the Device episode. I mean... There is... The Altera device... You know what? I should just do a human playthrough again. It's been a while. I've been doing a human playthrough off camera. I should just do a human playthrough.
As you wish.
Right, what we need for starters here. Wrong way.
As you wish. Of course it will work.
I need AA.
Patience waste. As you wish. Of course course it will work. My patience wears thin.
Your patient wears thin? What do you think about my patience?
Of course it will work. Speak. My patience wears thin. As you wish. Of course it will work. My patience wears thin. This way. As you wish.
I'm the greatest because I'm alive. That's it. Period.
I trust you.
Sure. I guess it does save a bit of effort.
Gave my word.
This way.
I like the Asgard coming back because yes. Yeah, that didn't sit right with me either. It just sort of came out of the blue, and I remember watching the episode just thinking, they've held out for this long, so why the hell wouldn't you last a little bit longer?
Let's go.
It just felt a little bit contrived.
This way. I'm one of the galaxy's greatest.
I've not read the Asgard books.
I trust you.
I have not read the Asgard books.
Sure. I guess it does save a bit.
But their defeat just... Right, granted, the coppers. That makes sense. But their, self-deletion, we'll call it, is a bit contrived.
I don't know how I became the greatest bounty hunter in the galaxy.
Let's go.
I'm the greatest because I'm alive. That's it.
What I wonder is...
Gave my word.
Part of what I wanted to be my own headcanon was, oh, maybe they didn't self-delete. Maybe it was like an experiment to try and get them to ascend in new bodies because they, or something like that, masked, or it was some, like mass teleportation that they use explosion and the time dilation device to sort of scoop forward, or, I was trying to make excuses for why it doesn't make any sense. Because fundamentally, it makes no sense. It makes zero sense.
Greatest bounty hunter in the galaxy.
One of the galaxy's greatest hunters.
I trust you.
Sure. I guess it does save a bit of effort. The greatest
Let's
because
go.
I'm alive. That's it. Period.
This way. I'm one of the galaxy's greatest hunters.
Yeah, the Pegasus Asgards at least have...
Gave my word.
I mean, like you said, was it Loki, his name? He said, hey, we're actually making some progress.
One of the galaxy's greatest hunters.
It's like, hey, the human experimentation thing, it actually makes some progress.
I guess it does save a bit of effort.
Let's go.
So it kind of brings you hope for the other Asgard, except for the other Asgard are like, no, that's immoral. Well, what's more immoral? Letting your entire species die, or conducting some questionable experiments? Yeah, sure, you conduct some questionable experiments, but your entire species is going to be extinct.
This way. One of the galaxy's greatest hunters.
There are some that ascended, but that was before the Replicator problem. And the plague, the majority of the place died. Wait, wasn't it the Ancients that had a plague? I didn't realize the Asgard had a plague as well. Is that from the books?
I guess it does save a bit of effort.
Let's go.
Your weapons will not.
Yeah, the ground camera doesn't like this mod, which is why almost all of my thumbnails are a space camera, because the ground camera just... The ground camera just does not like this mod. I don't have a reason why, it just doesn't.
I'm the greatest because I'm alive. That's it.
Let's go.
This way. I'm one of the galaxy's greatest hunters.
I trust you.
Sure. I guess it does save a bit of effort.
This way. I'm one of the galaxy's greatest hunters.
Okay, we won. You see, all they did, replicators were destroyed. Oh. There we go. We have a battle on Laros, finally. Finally, we have a battle on Laros. Said the plague. You know, the amount of times where we... I think they also... hang on a second. Brian Syndrome was plague based on the Asgard race. See, wipe out. Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, that I didn't realise.
Yeah, Allah.
That... Ah, okay. That makes some sense. What does this do? Increase vehicle combat performance. Shield generator. Nah, Okay, looks like they're going to deploy some more stuff, which is fine by me.
Yeah. Chula Lazla. Allah. Allah. Chula Lazla. Chula.
You. Why are you running? Stop running! Fight me! That would say some SG1 role-playing game that was created, made up of several rulebooks. Awesome. Right, I don't get why your message didn't show up in the chat window. It only showed up there. It's odd. Okay. So, you and you.
I trust you.
It says the replicators no longer exist. But I bet if I, fight this, they're going to retreat. Have I got something else over here yet? Oh, this is so slow. I mean, to be fair, all of the ancient units are really powerful, so... And the books aren't canon. Well, the books might not be canon. It's like Star Trek, all the canon changes. In a frustrating way. The hell? Finally, we uncovered something. Okay, a Corvette to replace the Corvette that got wrecked. Nice. I'm going to wait for this to be level 5 and then we're going to attack again. You know what? Sod it. I'm going to leave you guys behind. Right, let's go.
So be it.
I wonder if they'll retreat because they're technically a destroyed faction now, so I wonder if they'll run, and if they do run, I wonder where to. I didn't fire quickly enough. I didn't press the pause button, which has just negated my friggin' advantage. Whoops. Right, go. Yeah. But the problem is that with Destiny not doing very well,
Very well.
oh, Universe not doing very well even, it's...
Very well.
It's the same with Babylon 5. Babylon 5 was a hit when it launched, and there's always been talk of bringing Babylon 5 back, and then nothing's been done about it. There's so many good sci-fi out there where they could bring it back, but it's like, this, that, or the other stops them. Excuse 1, excuse 2, excuse 3, you know? And so much modern sci-fi is just absolute dribble. So much of modern sci-fi is just absolutely rubbish. That even if they did bring it back, I mean, what kind of nonsense? I mean, I'm sure you've seen what they've done to Star Trek. So what would they do to Stargate if it was given to them? They butchered the latest Star Treks have been butchered. No respect for the lore. And even if you go, oh, well, it's all canon, well, you've changed some of the fundamentals of how the entire universe works. So no, it's not just new lore. Frustration. Right, let's drop you, and let's drop you. Maximum fire. Damn it. Only Timekeeper. Yeah, I mean, I was talking about Timekeeper not long ago with Captain Sedaris. Because we did a Stargate... What was it? Stargate 5th anniversary series? Earlier this year? My brain is failing me.
They have been touched by evil.
You see, this is a defensive line. Literally, it's a line for defense.
Hallowed are those who walk in unison.
My lord.
Hallowed are the Ori, apparently. But yeah, just they're even melting the shields on an Ori mothership. Okay, we have extra ships coming in. Firefly, Stargate, Starcraft. Know what they did to Doctor Who. I mean, some of modern Star Trek, Strange New Worlds hasn't been bad. Well, I say that. What they've done to the Gorn. What they've done to the Gorn just isn't even funny. A Gorn were... Granted, the Gorn's lore was all over the place, but they've made them alien knockoffs. And it sucks. I really, really, really don't like what they've done with the Gorn. It's just a cheap alien knockoff, and it's not even a good one. The Gorn had, you know, they had the warrior culture, they had to defeat the hands of the Klingons, they had all this different extended lore, then we have things like the Mirak and stuff that nobody ever uses. They have all these old factions that they could use, like, you know, the Mirak, the Pentastar Alliance, and things like that, and they just... Pentastar Alliance, is it? Whatever. All the Andromedans and stuff, but it's just nobody... No. Auto. God damn it. That's not even funny. They just... Ooh, not funny. That wasn't a funny game.
I would consider your most generous offer.
Can you just die already? You know what? I'm just going to send the 180 ships. I don't want to auto-resolve it, but I'm just going to try and see what auto-resolve does. Because at the moment, we are just chasing down the same ships, and it's getting a bit freaking ridiculous. Auto. You see, even the auto-resolve was kind of crap. Even the auto-resolve was crap. You are kidding me! You have... Willowden. See, this is why I don't trust the auto-resolve. Because there is no way in hell that was even remotely a possibility. Yeah, I'm not standing for that. That was just bull. That was complete and utter codswallop. That was just not even funny. Not even remotely funny now. I wonder if I purposefully hit the transport. If I destroy the transports, will they stop running, I wonder? Oh, I forgot it was this map. Oh, well, they're going to have to meet here. Stop avoiding. There we go. Also, the episode where they turn Vulcan. They don't understand Vulcans at all. The Vulcans are deeply emotional people who go through years of indoctrination as children in order to suppress their emotions. And yet, suddenly, these humans suddenly turn Vulcan, and it's like, oh, I am perfectly logical now. Utter ball. That I didn't even watch. I think, actually, no, I did watch the episode. But I haven't watched it again since. I watched it once, and that was it. There was just nothing even remotely appealing about that episode. Not even close. There was nothing. That episode was a joke. And it shows just how out of touch they are. I mean, this... What? At this point? Came out in the, what, 50s, 60s? So there's 80 years of information that they have to look at. And they fail. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There's 80 years of information that they could have looked at. But nope. I mean, granted, the original series had its flaws, like Spock's brain, for example. Spock's brain, if we're going to say what the kids say these days and call Spock's brain cringe. But still. They had established the rules for ships. So many of these new ships with bloody holes in them. It does my head in. I know, and with Discovery, and the way Discovery handled the Dawn, handled the brain, sorry, not the Dawn. Just, what are they even playing at? When the enemy ship is larger than the whole of Starfleet Command, and just has a random void in the middle of it because awesome plot and... Well, I say awesome plot because awesome looking, you know, whatever. A giant hangar bay is not a sensible plot device. But it's like, oh, there has to be a hole and there has to be a hangar bay and, you know, it all has to... No. No. Oh, fuck. This is frustrating now. Because the auto resolve would just have me lose that ship. We're knocking them out like 5 at a time. God damn it. I didn't put a ship in charge of this one. Whoops. Sugar. I didn't put a ship in charge. Whoops.
Are you alright, sir?
Am I alright? No, not. No, I'm not. I still actually feel really unwell. Not gonna lie, still feel really unwell. I thought this had 2 drone launchers. I know it says it's damaged, but I could have sworn it had 2 drone launchers. I might be misremembering.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Yeah, I'm lacking quite badly. Yeah, I'm gonna just destroy one of these ships and then retreat. I wonder if they can't actually... I know they have a lot of infantry units, but I wonder if they're now classed as a destroyed faction, if they can't actually use the infantry units they have. That would make sense as to why they're not actually attacking, if they physically can't. I keep forgetting just how long it takes Anubis to actually retreat. 20 seconds. I think that's the longest retreat we have in the game. I know the Tory are the fastest to retreat. Yeah. Okay, we took out one thing. I wonder if they can't... I'm wondering if they literally cannot use these ships. They physically cannot launch the ground attack. Not because they don't want to. I'm wondering if they physically can't because they're classed as a destroyed faction now. Also, you know, if I had an ancient cruiser, it might be better with their heavy drone launchers and their heavy turrets. Or if you happen to give me, you know, anything good would be really nice. But this is the frustrating part where I'm just trying to chase down... I'm getting, what, 6 kills at a time? But yeah, they should actually draw their forces down, but they're not, which makes me think they can't. But yeah, after that, we have these to attack. Then obviously this, but we need to deal with this fleet. I'm wondering if they keep retreating because they have these, which makes me think I should focus fire on these guys, but in the heart of the battle, it's hard to do. Won't get far, won't you? Okay, if you say so. Begin the fight. Right, I'm gonna have a drink again.
My lord.
Okay.
Very well. Very well.
Oh, something was
Is there
loaded.
anything else I can do to
Ooh. Yep, I think the AI decided to move just at that second there.
My lord.
Like, pause. Yeah, I wonder if the reason they're not actually...
Very well.
The reason they keep retreating is because these ships are classed as transports. So they're retreating because they've got the transports with them.
Very well.
So if I wipe out the transports, I wonder if I'll have an easier time. But yeah, look at the damage just the transports alone are doing. That thing just lost its shields completely. Now there are 17 transports? So if I keep wiping out their engines, then when they retreat, they're going to lose even more.
Very well.
Right. Target the replicator
Is there
drone.
anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
There, fire. You've been hit. I'm deal with you. Oh, we have another one. So drop. I think that's what's happening. You know, they're retreating to try and save their transports. But obviously that's not working because, well, if we wipe out the transports, they might not retreat. So how many transports did we get there? 7. Oh, they only have 5. Okay. We're on the defense, so we can't really, you know, attack them outright. So I'm hoping, at least, if we destroy the transports, that maybe they will hang around. Because, as I say, I'm wondering if they're holding out or they're retreating because they have ground troops with them. Because that 100-odd ship is more than enough to wipe out this level 5 station and completely win this fight. It's not even a... It might be. No, it's outright. They're going to win this fight. If they stick around. But they won't. It's infuriating. Yep. Yep. I know. And it only summons 2 of the pyramid ships. But when you think about it, the level 5 station for the Tory only summons the non-refitted Daedalus class and the Prometheus classes. And it only summons 2 of them. Granted, it summons a lot of fighters and bombers too, but that doesn't equate to really anything. See, they're wiping out my station shields. The station shields are failing. The Wraith spawns at level 5 one of their corvettes, you know, the one with the anti-fighter ability, and then it's just a lot of fighters and bombers. But the Wraith's high tier bombers are the best. They're really strong. But of course, if you're facing a load of, let's say, Prometheus classes, it's suddenly not so strong. But yeah, these guys still haven't retreated yet. Which, positive. Positive, positive. Right, who's next? You two. You two, maximum fire on you. You, fire there. I swear this game knows when you're about to attack it, because they literally just moved. They literally just moved as I went to make the attack. But you see, they're actually sticking around this time. They're not retreating. Which, you know, is not going to do my station's health any good, but... Oh, they're knocking things out and I wasn't paying attention. Repair... Where else are you attacking? Oh, did they take out my hangar bay? Oh, balls, they did. Whoops. But yeah, look how quickly they're just mincing my station now its shields are down. Exactly. But yeah, they destroyed the shield generator before I realised what was going on. So we have no reinforcements now. So I'm just going to spend some of this, like 1.1 million, in keeping the station alive for a little longer. Okay, I think almost all the turrets are dead. But I'm literally just clicking hard points to keep the station alive at this point. Let's see if there's anybody that's particularly weak who I think could do with a planetary cannon hit. Anybody over here? Yeah, you. Oh! Maximum fire! Right, target the engines again. Okay, I think we took out more in that engagement than we have in the last few. Yeah, 20.
I would consider your generous.
We took out 20. And now we have to, repair the damage that was done. So I think that was it. They were defending these. Oh, come on, I said, please. I really, 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 please, Osiris, can you provide, please, pretty please, with a cherry on top. Can you provide me with a cruiser? Because I want to show off how good the Osirian cruisers are. Pretty please. No? Okay. I mean, that was 20 ships destroyed. So we're now taking chunks out of them. And they started with what? About 170 ships? I know they had 140 of the smaller ones. But I think overall they had about 170 ships.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Right, pause. These should be the last of the transports.
Very well.
Should be you as well. Oh, I think that's maneuvering.
Very well.
Don't worry, Adjure, you were never going to be in this fight. Right, stop. Engines, maximum fire, engage. Okay. Second guy. Right. Okay, pause, you. All fighters, target this guy. You guys push ahead. All ahead full. God, sneaky buggers, aren't there? Right. Yeah, they're starting to mix in with stuff now. Okay, you're destroyed. That's not a problem.
Very well.
Right. You and you. Gotcha. And it's too late for everybody else, but that should be all the transports destroyed. Fingers crossed, that's all the transports gone. It is. Okay, let's see whether we can destroy 20 ships this time. Probably not. Although we might be able to if I can, you know, not lose my shields this time. And probably if I start to well, we're going to be pausing in and firing a lot, but I may be able to micro the turrets. But it's going to be a lot of poor start, poor start, poor start, poor start. But it's getting a bit ridiculous. We've been, what, 2 hours trying to hunt down this fleet. We're wearing them down with every fight, but they just won't commit. Right, you two. No, just you two. God damn it. You two alone. Right, you and you. Engines. You. Engines. You. Engines. Again, engines. That wasn't my ship, I think. Right, you. Now that you're in range, again, engineering. You. Engines. Fighters and bombers. Fighters. Pick on this guy because he's closest. You. Okay, we lost another one. Heard it go bang. Okay, you're doing your thing. Pause, you guys. Engines, maximum fire. You're dead, you're dead. Okay, you lost engines. Because when they do retreat, and they will retreat, if they don't have any engines, they can't run away. Pause. You, target there. You. Yeah, you're doing a good job. Get in there and distract with some fire. You destroy anything from this. Planetary cannon. Shield is now down. Okay, okay. Things are progressing. They are targeting the heavy turrets this time. Oh, now they're targeting the shield generator. Should have kept my mouth shut. They're actually doing quite well. They're actually hurting quite a bit. Oh, we have shields back briefly. That ain't gonna last. Can tell you that for nothing, that ain't gonna last. Okay, shields down. Big target. Right, when they retreat this time, I'm pretty sure I've done quite a bit. Go. One advantage of fighting the Replicator is they have no shields, which, unlike the Wraith, is not so great in the Replicators. They can't regenerate either. So, you know, unlike the Wraith, when they actually die, they die. Oh, crap. Just noticed. There we go. Hang on. Keep the shield generator alive. Okay, we've lost something because we've lost that much health. Shield's down to 8. That's not particularly great look. Come on. Oh, yes. Okay. At this point, even if we lose the station, I am not bothered. What I'm bothered about is making sure that as many of them can't retreat as possible. That's ultimately what this is, just denial of enemy forces. Even if the station dies, it's irrelevant. Right, they've brought in fresh forces. Okay, they're back again. Yeah, my regeneration couldn't keep up with the damage. Damn it! I clipped an air base as it exploded, so I don't think it registered it. Or I was too slow, whichever. Yeah, just too much fire. We're slowly being taken apart piece by piece. There's simply too much fire. Okay, we took out another 2. Yeah, we're now losing the heavier turrets. I think at this point the station will be demoted to a level 4 if this battle ends, if they don't destroy it. And everything else has a lot less HP. Quite possibly. But I'm going to make them pay for it one way or another. I think we've actively destroyed more than 20 ships at this point. Right. Who are you shooting at? Is there anybody that's particularly low? You. Right, you. Person next to you. The station's done a bloody good accounting for itself. But yeah, another wave is coming. We can't hold out much longer. We just can't. But we're going to get at least another 2 kills. Yeah, station's taking serious damage. Absolutely. Yeah, look at that. I didn't even get the chance to fix that before it exploded. Anybody else that's particularly damaged? This guy. Do I even have any weapons that can shoot? I do. Not many. Anybody that's taken particularly heavy damage? You. Got 3 slots left. Yeah, the station's taking serious damage. I'm aware. Thank you. Yeah, almost 1/4 side of the station's been completely eliminated. And yeah, even with the heals, it's too much for the station to take. Just too much pressure to take. I felt this way before, so insecure. But they have no ground troops. And I don't know how many they've lost, but it's more than 20. Anybody else that's particularly damaged? You. Yeah, the sheer concentration of fire at the moment has just stripped the station of everything. Just looking at some of these at the back. Yep, you've got 3 hard points. The planetary cannon fires 3 times. Yeah. We're down to the 2 heavy turrets. 1 heavy turret. Done. I don't understand why the battle hasn't ended yet, because the battle should have ended by now. I'm not complaining, right? But... yeah, we've been defeated. How many did we take? 44. We destroyed half of their remaining forces in that one engagement. I am happy. I'm happy with that. That's half their strength gone. And now we have a fleet.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
Very well.
Right, planetary cannon. Cannon time!
Very well. Very well. Very well.
Solid. Let's use some of these OI ships, because why the heck not? That's why not. We don't have the unit cap for it. Okay. Well, screw it then. Anubis. I am Anubis. Okay. As always, engines.
I think you will find many things.
Yeah, it is. It's one fleet point to bring him in, but then it pushes you over the cap. It's the same with Ball. I think it's a bug because Ball is also technically one whatever fleet cap he is, but he's also actually more. The game's like, actually. Just imagine the game saying, actually. Gonna say increase 50 up, but seeing as the enemy corvette spam had it. Yeah. You know, some mods do better with corvette spam. It's weird. Some games or some matches of this will do better with corvette spam than others. I have had the humans use the Asgard capital ships on me repeatedly. But they just, I don't understand why. I believe, because I did research it, from what people online were saying, it was that they had the money to build that, and so as the game ticks over, they have a set amount of money, they have the capacity to build the smaller ships, and so they do. But I don't know how accurate that is. It makes sense, but just because something makes sense doesn't mean it's right. Especially when it comes to, things like program, it's like, that makes sense. Well, actually. not doing badly. Don't appear to be doing too badly.
I know who you are. But you don't know who I am.
I really wish Anubis had a shield buff. Either a shield buff or the ability to actually regenerate his shield. Because he goes down so quickly. His shields are a bit of a more of a suggestion than a reality. It's like there is a suggestion that protection may be there at some point if requested. Oh, second wave. Oh, we lost another one. Fire! Oh, we only got two this time. Can I bring another one in? No. I can bring an Ori ship in. You know what? Screw it. Let's bring an Ori ship in. Because why the hell not? Oh, that's why the hell not. Because the Ori ship's melting. Okay. It's like you know, the boss when they're fighting you versus the boss when you get them. Oh, I used all my power to try and defeat you, so I'm now weak. Oh no. I'm pretty sure that's a meme somewhere, where it's oh, the enemy when you, the AI when you have them, or when they're fighting you versus the enemy when you command them, or a weapon in the enemy's hand versus a weapon in your hand, something like that. Anyway, we're actually doing remarkably well. In fact, I'm going to push from this position. We did it. We did it. The replicators are no more. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, they're suddenly reset to level 1. It's like, oh, I used all my power to resist you. Right. Do I see anything worth hitting right off the bat? Yes, Envoy, fire. Yeah, it's not a bad fleet at all.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Yes,
Quite a bloody good fleet, in fact. That's the problem. Well, yeah, anyway, the goal for today has been finished. Because we wanted to fight the replicators and destroy the replicators. The replicators are done.
And I leave. It is our way.
Oh, are you taking damage? Why? Oh, you are. You're taking, you know, quote-unquote damage and not real damage. Okay. Where are the rest of my fighters, please? Oh, okay. Okay. We may have a problem here. Actually, there's no we may have a problem. I have a problem here.
Is there anything else?
There's an issue. It's called, I'm about to die.
And I leave. It is our way.
No, stop. Can't do that. Oh, hang on a second, guys. Sorry about that, guys. There was a knock on the door. Or my bedroom door, I mean, not the door. Oh. Just taking over the sip of water. We'll be back to it. Right. Go. Ah, here we are. Pause and just have fun. Jeez, the shields are almost gone already.
Is there anything else?
In fact, the shields are gone. They just spawned another. Okay. We're gonna lose this. Because the hangar bay is right where the hive is. So we're gonna lose this fight. Yep, the hangar bay got wrecked. There was nothing I could have done about that. Oh no, the hangar bay is still there. I missaw. Okay, the shields are being restored. Oh crap. You need to fall back. Let's hit you while we can. Yeah, the shields are back online. Right, restore. Well, I say the shields are back online. Might not be for much longer if this keeps up.
Wise, of course. My lord.
Is there anything else?
Okay.
My lord.
Oi! Oh, we've still got Envoy to deal with. Right, you fire. Come on, come back up here. All fighters, move up. Bombers, come down. Bombers, move to target this hive ship. So station shields have not recovered. Yeah, station shields at 50% at best.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my worth?
At best, they're at 50%. Nope, they're below 50%. But you guys go. You fire again. Hit, hit, hit. Where else was damaged? Did any other hard points? Yeah. That ability that the Wraith Hive has, that corrupt systems ability, is quite potent. Or would you die already?
Is there anything else I can do to prove my worth?
Thank you. Right, bring you guys down here. Right, go. Oh, there's another hive. Fire. Hit. That's not your engines. Oh, wow. Our pressure's getting wrecked. Yep. Charming.
Would have been easier.
Die, please.
Is there anything else I can do? Yeah. Would have been easier had you left me with a weapon.
My lord.
Oh, what was that? I saw something at the corner.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my worth?
Okay, some definitely got away. 100% some got away. That could have been a lot worse than what it actually was. That could have been far, far worse than what it actually was. I'm okay with this. Okay, you're going all the way down there. Come on, Osiris. Please give me a cruiser. Please, please, please. Ugh. Is it because I didn't say pretty please with the cherry on top? I just said please, 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 not pretty please with the cherry on top. Right, well. As I say, I don't know how many episodes... Well, my prediction is going to be another 2 episodes. But I'm not 100% sure. You can't. Well, you can cruise. Yeah, true. Although I already have puddle jumpers. I don't know why I zoomed in on that fleet. Probably because I thought it was in there for a split second, but nope. Right, the replicators are now fully dead. Everybody's fully dead but the Wraith. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense. But yeah, the Wraith are not in any kind of position to actually stop me at this point. In fact, how many... Like, you need to stay there, but you and you...
Very well.
You and you can just pull your resources there, because there's only one ship. Bull. That's my official response to that. Bull. No. No way. Rubbish. Codswallop. Ain't happening. Right. We've got 15 ships versus... Have a different... actually, I could take that out now. You know what? Did I actually take a screenshot? No, I don't want to install another version. Flip. I did, but what of? Yeah, not a very good one. I once lost a Superstar Destroyer in auto resolve against 3 carriers. That was fun. Yes. Yes. We all know that. It's weird that I don't understand. I don't understand how vanilla Empireatwar calculates its auto resolve chances, let alone how this calculates its auto resolve chances. It doesn't make sense. Not just by a little. It doesn't make sense by a lot. There's a lot there that just does not compute.
Very well.
Actually, I'm going to keep you just walled off. That's odd. Oh, well, there's a chance for some screenshots. Orlesia is a very advanced world and home to the Orlesians. 800,000 Orlesians inhabit a single large continent with dozens of surrounding islands. Large ore deposits are mined in the north. This, I'm sure, is where we get Envoy from. Yeah, they use the Stargate to feed prisoners to the... Yeah. Would be okay if it gave you the option, like Total War games, where it's an auto-resolve. Do you want to do it yourself? Yes, no? I mean, it just here, it gives you the option as to whether you want to do the auto-resolve. That's what that at the top is. Do you want to fight it yourself or not? It does do. But the thing is, I don't understand how it's calculated. That's a problem I always have. I don't understand the calculation. Because I've had situations where... I know one time I remember, I had 4 acclimators versus a level 1 station, right? In vanilla. That's more than enough to take out level 1. Just a level 1 on its lonesome. I completely lost to a level 1 station. The acclimators, they deploy the TIE fighters, they deploy the bombers. They have shield piercing. Oh, yeah, I get what you mean now. It shows you the balance of power. But even then, the balance of power in Total War isn't really that accurate. Because, like in Shogun 2, I've had plenty of times where the balance of power has not been in my favour. And then when I've loaded into the battle, like, let's say this bar, it's like the balance of power. The balance of power for auto-resolve will be back here. I'll load into the fight. And then suddenly it's saying, "This is a glorious victory!" And I haven't even started the fight yet. And on the campaign map, which I was about to be defeated, on the map, on the regular map, I basically won without doing anything. Right.
My lord. Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
Transports. Lots of little transports. The Lifeform song, but with transports instead. Okay, your engines are down. And that's all we usually care about, is just engine performance. If they don't have an engine, they can't escape me. You do have to be a little bit careful, because this is only a level 4 station. I'm saying only a level 4 station, as if a level 4 station isn't, the second most powerful. But you can literally see the regeneration in progress.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Let's hit you. Bloody hell, what happened when I looked away? Okay, I looked away, something happened. I don't know what, but something very clearly happened as I looked away.
I'll leave you.
I am sorry. Of course.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
I'll die at the hand of your god.
My lord.
I don't know what happened there. But the station just took massive damage, and I can't explain that.
Your words are wise. It is our way.
Is there anything else? It would have been easy. I'd be lucky with a weapon.
Guys, you were supposed to be targeting the transports.
Of course.
No, because there wasn't anything with the shield drain ability in the area.
I am sorry.
Because that was well out of range. So we want that.
Is there anything else?
Oh, they could have used the anti-fighter ability. Because the anti-fighter ability affects shields. Yeah, that could have been what happened. That could have been what happened.
My lord.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
I'll leave you. Think about it.
SD1's on the station, that's the canon. Also fair. Also fair, you know, they teamed up with the Wraith. SD1 teamed up with the Wraith because they were losing. And out of desperation, they won final hurrah to stop Anubis.
Is there anything else I can do?
Oh, balls, I didn't take a screenshot. I was too busy concentrating on what I was doing. I didn't take a screenshot. Whoops. Hey, whoops. Legitimately whoops. I know sort of whoops is humour, but also, you know, whoops. Yeah, let's take a screenshot. Why not?
Generous offer.
Wonder what would be worse, to be a slave trader under the goa'uld. Oh, to be a slave under the goa'uld. Well, the thing is, the Wraith basically allow you to live your life as much as you can. With Wraith, you can live your life comfortably. When you look at some of the species that are actually still there, and like, you know, the Elysians, for example, they're basically a modern, a more advanced society than we are in modern times. The only difference is the Wraith take their quota, as it were, and they take their quota from criminals on Elysia. Whereas the goa'uld, your life is worship and misery. So if I had to choose between being under the Wraith or the goa'uld, I'd actually choose being under the Wraith rather than being under the thumb of the goa'uld. If we take the idea of you can rebel, if we take the thought of rebellion out, so let's say rebellion's impossible, I'd rather be under the goa'uld. Goa'uld, not goa'uld.
My lord.
Yes, my lord.
If rebellion's a possibility, then goa'uld. If rebellion is not a possibility, then Wraith.
Very well.
That's what I was trying to say before my brain decided to do what my brain normally does.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
I want you to actually discover the asteroid mine. If I remember correctly, asteroid mines in this mod don't have weapons.
Is there anything else I can do to prove
I saw it in the back here somewhere.
Very well.
There you are. Right, let's just
Hyperdrive modification plans have been successfully entered.
My lord.
Very well.
You seem sincere.
I mean, look at how much health this mine has. But yeah, what's your opinion on the matter? Which would you rather be, a Wraith, or go under the Wraith, or under the goa'uld?
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Oh, you can start off with that.
Very well.
You, yes please. Yes please. Yes please. Maximum fire.
Only one true. Hallowed are the
Are you alright?
Ah, there you go. We missed the destruction, but that's fine.
Hyperdrive construct modifications are commencing, sir.
Ask me not for forgiveness.
You know what? Let's just push you right into the face of the base. I think the base can't deal with you.
Before I see
We're
all.
wasting time, sir.
I mean,
Auxiliary
depends on
power
whether
is
you.
now online.
Oh, I was. Well, you said a slave. I sort of. When you said slave, I thought you meant, you know, literally one of the slaves rather than one of the servants. Even then, as a Jaffa,
Plans have been successfully entered.
you're still not in the best condition, even as a Jaffa. You're still living in a mud, basically a mud hut. I didn't take it. This is what I get for not streaming for ages and then suddenly going into a 4-hour stream. I forgot to take a screenshot again. That's the second time, third time even. Right, what do you have? 55%. Bloody Nora. Okay, we'll have a land screenshot for a change.
Commencing, sir.
Super. Let's drop. Oi, thank you. No, we'll drop you. Exactly. Exactly. There are entire generations that go by that never know the pain of the Wraith. So, yes, technically you're under the Wraith, but are you really under the Wraith if you nobody knows it? If entire generations can go by and nobody's called, or you get the occasional culling, it could just be like, you know, something on the news. And today there was a Wraith attack. In other news, over to Danny for the sport. You know, if you're looking at it from that perspective as well, the time between cullings. And here's X and X with the weather. Oh, by the way, one of the colonies got attacked by the Wraith. Oh well. Oh, you got attacked by the Wraith, did you? Meh. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, exactly. Free range versus. And that's exactly it. It's free range versus not range. I'm actually going to drop that there. Do you get what? No, but Oh, right. There is actually a reason for that, because, well, sometimes the enemy actually exists over here, like in these bushes or over here in the water, and there is actually a travel point between here and here as well. So there could be over here, there could, yeah. There are so many places where they could be, it's kind of buggy. You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all.
My lord.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Jafar shall not creed. Go! Yes, ma'am. Creed! Creed! Jafar shall not creed.
My lord.
You died.
But yeah, that is basically one of the reasons for the extreme bugginess, is that sometimes they sort of get stuck in random places. I really want to take a good screenshot before I end. Yeah, I hardly use frame, so don't issue. Yeah. If you fight in this map, if you can, you should always bring at least some flying units on this map. Because frankly, they're needed. You need them. Did I actually get a good shot? Did I push the button at the right time? Eh, close enough, I suppose. Don't actually want to. I actually want to go over here.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
My lord.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Very well.
My lord.
Yes, ma'am.
Very well.
Is there anything else I can do to prove my loyalty?
Ah, bloody hell. What? Granted, that is literally an AA unit, but still.
Very well.
Yes, my lord.
That's kind of cool. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh yeah. There we go. Well taken. we're going to leave it there. I'm not sure whether... You know what? I think I'll be streaming Stalker tomorrow, and then this the day after. We do have... Obviously, most of today was taken up by that blooming fleet running backwards and forwards. So if we ignore that, we've done quite well. I mean, we did destroy a full fleet. We still got this to take care of, and we still have these 3 worlds down here. Well, I suppose technically 2 worlds down here. But we've got what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, basically 13 worlds left. So we're doing pretty damn well, all things considered. But for the moment, we're gonna leave it there. It's what, Sunday today, so Tuesday should be the next Empireatwar stream. Yeah, Tuesday will be the next stream. I don't have anything specific planned. There was going to be some Star Trek, but that's been put on hold due to, you know, me being poorly and then them having live kick in. But there may be a playthrough of Ages of the Federation with some other streamers. It just depends on life because they have, you know, family and other bits, and I've got health and family and bits and pieces. So, next episode of this is on Tuesday. Tomorrow we're going back to Stalker. I may do a playthrough of Masquerade Bloodlines 1. I'm not paying 70 plus quid for Bloodlines 2. I'm just not. I can't afford that. It's ridiculous. And then especially the Outer Worlds 2 as well. Another 70 quid. I'm basically spending 200 quid for those two. I'm not doing it. I can't afford it. So I'll be playing Bloodlines 1 at some point. But yes, thanks everybody for watching. If you did like it, please like it. If you didn't, tell me why. And I will see you all tomorrow for Stalker, Tuesday for this. Bye, everybody. That's a break time scene.